Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Republicans taking on the Republicans. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that's so inspiring.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Johnny Cueto. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on. But he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Rodriguez makes the grab on the run. Okay, let's check out the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped up.
The wind and the pitch. Popped up. Perdomo under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Miguel Andujar.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And that's in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here in Queens. And on the hill in this one, Cesar Valdez. What should we keep an eye on here?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
And now, Geraldo Perdomo.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
There's the strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The wind of the pitch. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Geraldo Perdomo.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Here's the center fielder, Gilberto Celestino. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And two quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it. And he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
Number 42 stands in here, takes ball one low. It's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To the right side. Gathers and throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the rookie DH, Ari Aquino.
Ari Aquino.
The pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Right-hander kick steals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Michael De La Cruz. Looking for his first big league hit right here. That's in there. Strike 1. Cueto, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Oh, that hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Digging in for Elvis Martinez. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And the slider just misses. Kicks and deals. Bounced up the middle. Perdomo throws to first in time.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And the batter now, Michael Leone. Just off the inside edge. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
That's
now
a ball.
2-0. And a strike in there.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And he deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner at second. 2 down. Just
3-2.
off the inside corner. Full count 3-2. Darrell Lugo getting on deck circle. Man at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Leading off, Steven Castro. Valdez back to work. Bounce to the left side.
Foul.
And that's just foul. You'll one. And
Ball,
the pitch is
that's out.
outside. Ball one. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look
Ball.
down in the zone.
2-2
Just
count.
off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one to first. Mejia. The flip to the
He's
pitcher
out.
covering. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Ezekiel.
Here's the third baseman, Ezekiel Duran. 2 hits and 5 at bats yesterday. That one's in there, 0-1. 1 out, base is empty.
Nope.
And that one is
That's
inside,
inside.
ball 1. That's
Ball.
inside.
That's inside.
Now 2 balls and a strike. And
That's ball
another
3.
ball.
First pitch strike
3
from
balls,
the pitcher,
1
but then
strike.
no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's
That's
too
ball
high,
4.
ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So now the DH spot, Alberto Rodriguez. And that one in the air, center field. Bunny makes the grab.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Julio Rodriguez.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. On the outside corner, going 1.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Just missed. That
Ball.
one at 95 missed up top. 2 balls and a strike. Two outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the rookie second baseman, Darrell Lugo.
Darrell Lugo.
Cueto, multi-time All-Star, more than 100 career wins on the mound. He joined the team as a free agent. And the pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Ball one there. Here's a 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Base.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit.
Nope.
That one misses. That's 5
Ball
straight.
1, no strikes.
And here it comes. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Lugo on at first. Nobody out. Next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2.
2 strikes.
This one popped up. Perdomo on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Emilio. Running.
So the lineup flips over. Emilio Bunning now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. Check on the runner. And he's back in on a dive. Lifted in the air down the left side. Nabs it.
Now batting, the right fielder, Luis Barreto.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Barreto.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Ball 1, no strikes. To the right side. The throw to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. No score. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now here is Emmanuel Rodriguez. The wide to kick the pitch. That one lifted to left on Duhar. On the move. He's got it. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. And that one pulled foul. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Next one is off the plate. Now 1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So 2 down now, and here is Geraldo Perdomo. First
Outside,
offering,
that's a
and
ball.
it just misses. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike
I
one.
got 1 ball,
This
1
guy's
strike.
got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Bounce to the right side. From his backside. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Back here in Queens, start of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And there's a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Just missing there. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Ball
And
2.
another ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Aquino batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. 4th inning underway, no score. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that.
The other way. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And the batter now, Michael De La Cruz. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that's off
that's inside.
the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And the righty deals.
Ball, that's just out.
That's in there. And it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Man at second. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman,
Orelvis Martinez getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. There's a strike. Aquino on at second with 2 down. 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here comes a pitch. Just
that's
misses
out.
with that one.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And a pitch. Hangs and misses. It's a strikeout. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Back here at Citi Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Gilberto Celestino.
Celestino.
Valdez back to work. Foul ball there.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Next is switch hitting first baseman. 0 for 1 so far.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
All tied up here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Nope.
Just
ball
missed.
1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Pitch
That's a ball.
misses there, and that's ball 2. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty. Got him. And there's 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Steven Castro. Grounded out his first time.
Castro.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the
There's
count.
a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The 0-2.
1 ball,
That's down and
2
away.
strikes.
Got him swinging. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Ready now for the 5th inning. At the plate, Michael Leon.
Michael Leon.
The right-hander back to work. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, these guys need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Darrell Lugo.
Darrell Lugo will hit next. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. In the air to left down the line. Settles under it. Hauls it in. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Francisco Mejia. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
It's just been an impressive
0-1.
outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And
That's
that's
a ball.
downstairs and outside. And they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Kicks and deals. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Halfway through this one, still no score. Bottom of the inning, down to third baseman, Ezekiel Duran.
The third baseman, Ezekiel Duran.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. There's the strike.
Well, these players, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Next
Ball, that's
offering
out.
is outside. Got him looking. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Rodriguez.
So now here's the DH, Alberto Rodriguez. That
Whoa,
one misses
that's
in the
down.
dirt. One down, base is empty. That's to third. Tosses to
Got him.
first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here's the catcher.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a
0-1's the
result,
count.
he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Up the middle. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Great to have you with us here on Jackie Robinson Day. Top of the 6th inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Emilio Bunny. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Singy here on Jackie Robinson Day. What comes to mind?
Courage. I think about what Jackie Robinson had to endure to be a Major League Baseball player. what he had to deal with in society, but also what he had to deal with in his own clubhouses. To be able to go out there and do that day in and day out, man, that just speaks courage to me.
On the ground to third.
Foul
And
ball.
it goes just foul. One and two here. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it
Counts
quickly to
1-0.
try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Coming in on it. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Miguel.
Now the left fielder, Miguel Andujar. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And the count 1 and 2.
Ball
There's the
2.
ball.
2-2 the count.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. He makes the grab, and that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now, and we still have no score. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
Emmanuel Rodriguez.
Valdez back to work. Rodriguez, just 21 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So can let his center fielder take the...
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
And just like that, the no-hitter is over. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's the left fielder. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Trying to move him over here. Mejia fires to second for 1. Throw to first,
Safe.
but he beat it. So up next, Geraldo Perdomo.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Ball
The shortstop
inside.
takes the ball.
Ball
Just
2.
missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a pitch.
That's
Check
ball
swing,
three.
no appeal.
3 balls, no strikes. Yeah.
Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count.
3.
Got him! And now 2 gone. Gilberto Celestino digs in now.
Gilberto Celestino.
First
Ball 1.
pitch, and he just misses. Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Next is the speedy first baseman.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. 1 runs in, coming home. The relay to the plate. Save! And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now Steven Castro. That
Ball,
one
that's low.
missed.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one. Action
1 ball,
in the
1
pen
strike.
down there. Davy Garcia appears to be getting loose. Payams also throwing. The pitch. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 3. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Cesar Valdez won't go any further tonight. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher now, Davy Garcia.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Ezekiel Duran.
That's
First
a
pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone. Man at second. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Righty delivers. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 6 innings in the books, and there will be no no-hitter. The Republicans on top here, 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Ari Aquino. The Dominican Republic in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yimi Garcia up and throwing. Soto, the lefty, warming up as well. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Now it's going to be Michael De La Cruz. Fouled off to the right. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Short hop liner handled it short. Perdomo on to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Orelvis Martinez.
And here is Orelvis Martinez.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Fly ball down the line, sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Alberto Rodriguez. The pitch. That's in there. That's strike one. And the right-hander deals. And the breaking ball drops in for a strike. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
That one's in there. 0-2. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Emmanuel Rodriguez. Towards first. He takes it
He's
himself
out.
to the bag, and that'll do it. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the shortstop, Michael Leon.
The shortstop, Michael Leon.
The wind and the pitch.
Aye.
Swings through that one above the zone.
Yeah, I don't think
0-1.
anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Good
Nope.
eye in that spot.
1-1.
And
That's
another
ball 2.
ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's to third, Durant. Fires across
You're
the
out.
diamond, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Lugo
1-0.
at the plate now. That's ball 1. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That
2-2 the
misses,
count.
and it's 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Castro tosses to
He's
first.
out.
2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Mejia.
Next to hit, Francisco Mejia. That one to first,
Foul ball.
and foul ball. Two outs.
Aye.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And he deals. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that's
Inside,
off
ball 1.
the inside edge. And the count is 1-2.
Just one pitch short of 100 now, and I'm guessing this is likely his final inning if he can get through it.
That's
And a
ball
ball
2.
evens the count. And
The
that
count's
just
full.
misses. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, number 42.
The left fielder, number 42.
And the right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air, settles underneath it, makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Geraldo.
So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Yeah.
Pitch is in there. 0-1. Good
Ball
eye
one.
right there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a 1-2. And
2
that's
balls,
in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And that one hit to first.
Foul ball.
And he grabs it foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Celestino in the box now. No balls and a strike.
What do you got?
Celestino started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he offered at it.
1
Slider
ball,
misses
2
outside.
strikes.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
3.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Emilio Bunny. Cueto back to work. That's in for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Fly ball down the line. Rodriguez hauls it in, and there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
He's 2 outs away. Now here is Luis Barreto. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Luis Barreto with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boo. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's the left fielder, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Throw over to first.
Save.
Barreto back easily. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Barreto over at first with 1 away. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. swinging. And they're down to their last out.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Aquino stands in now and watches strike one. Pitch
I got a
misses.
ball, 1 strike.
And 1-1. Two outs. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.